Salut tout le monde, c'est Tigan et bienvenue sur Science Row Gat Out of Hell. Je viens débuter ma chaîne, donc j'espère que cette vidéo vous plaira, qu'elle va vous amuser, moi aussi j'espère aussi. Donc ne faites pas attention au continu, c'était juste pour faire un test, j'ai essayé pour voir si le jeu marchait bien. Donc on va commencer une nouvelle partie. Oui. Normal. Quand même qu'on commence tranquillement.
Special birthday party for a very special young lady.
Surprise!
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinsey.
So?
You've never been to a birthday party?
No.
Like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, Kinsey, this is going to be so much fun. Xinjai made a cake, Jane Austen is here, we'll play some games.
What sort of games? So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
It's a bunch of letters.
It's tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit board.
Slumber party?
How's it work?
We ask it a question, and the spirit of the board will reveal the answer.
How?
Yeah, someone pushes the pointy thing to wherever they want.
Wait, can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time. All right. Everyone put their hands on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
All right. Will the president/god emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign alongside them?
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt.
Who will tame the president's wild heart?
What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving it.
That's the spirit, Kinsey.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
Neither am I.
Jezebel. Who the fuck is...
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get the board?
I was going through Signac's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Christ. Guys? I think it's laughing at us.
Fuck this. I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate? That's more like it.
You think we can trust it?
It's not like we got a lot of options.
So what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do. No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into a death trap. Someone's gotta live to tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding me?
How do you plan to come back?
Yeah, try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine. Alright then. You know where my friend is?
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinsey screaming into hell.
Ultor's behind this, I know it.
Ultor and the Saints haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
You don't know him like I do. The boss put him through a window for a reason.
The reason was the boss was kind of fucking crazy back then.
That's a fair point.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a second?
Alors, on va voir. Très joli décor, moi je dis. On fait un effort sur le jeu. Alors, je vais pas, d'accord. Alors, on va voir la voiture.
It burns!
Ouais.
Thanks, buddy. Alright. How are we gonna find the Ultima building?
Biggest building down here, giant ultra sign on it. I don't think it's set up.
Why that?
Voir la carte. Ok. Hop. Yes. Ouais, c'est super sympa quand même le. Alors,
Look at us. Kinsey Kensington and Johnny Gat driving together on a portrait adventure.
Are you always this excited?
Generally, I'm a misanthrope.
I get it.
je sais pas comment. Alors.
This is hell. Not as bad as I thought.
That reminds me of Steelport.
Sorry,
I
Pat.
think we may have got the attention of the demons. How do we want to handle this?
We handle it by killing demons.
So, what's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face unless he gives us the boss.
What if Dane doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face.
J'étais complètement dans le délire, j'ai complètement loupé. Ça commence bien, ça commence. Oh, il y a la pierre, ça me casse. Alors, on va voir ce cher Uthor. Qui est là?
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Attention.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. What you got?
All right.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift. An artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star. However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
Trop classe, moi je dis. Hâte de voir ça en pleine action.
Alright, you got me out in the sticks, now what?
Would it kill you to show a little excitement? You're about to experience angelic flight, for Christ's sake.
Dane. Someone needs a nap.
Great. Now you should have just enough...
Alors, voyons voir mon ésotérique.
All right. Let's start slow. Try to jump over to that next island. Also, the longer you charge your wings before jumping, the further you'll go. Hey, you didn't fuck it up. Good job. Now get up that cliff. Don't worry. If something looks too high, just keep on jumping off the wall. Now it's time to fly. You heard of crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch yourself in the air with a jump, and then hold your wings out to glide to that next island. I put out some orbs to show you the path. You'll have to dive to reach the next island. Do that by pointing your head down. Don't worry, the rest of your body will follow. I put a shiny flap orb out in front of you. Collect the orb, and your wings will flap to gain speed. All right, now try flapping those wings on your own. Do a flap on your way to the next island.
Let's see what these things can do.
The exact opposite of diving is climbing. Climbing will slow you down and eventually cause you to stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. So the faster you're going, the higher you can fly. Now try to reach the island up there. All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop like a rock. A stupid, stamina-less rock. Last island is right under those lava falls. Notice how your stamina drains the longer you glide. Let's get you back to the Ultor building. I want to run through all the stuff you can do to hurt Satan.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Here's the deal. If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan
hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
Super. Ça va être trop bien, moi je vous le dis. Alors, viens voir, super sprint, je peux dire ma courir. Ok. Boss, c'est parfait pour atteindre les bonnes altitudes. Ok. Zelle, ok. Alors. Oula, amélioration. Stylé. Ok. Alors, super sprint consomme moins d'énergie, ok, récupération d'éléments. Alors, lesquels? Ok. D'invocation.
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find.
Woo!
Everyone's chasing the Stygian dream down here. A way to make hell just a little more tolerable. And when you're surrounded with that amount of desperation, believe me, it's easy to find people who lay it all on the line for next to nothing. Some folks think I had all this handed to me and I take advantage of people, but here's the God's honest truth. In life and in death, I worked for everything that I had. Opportunities mean fuck all if you do nothing with them. Most of these poor bastards down here whine about their lot in life, but are unwilling to do anything about it. That's not me.
Ah, ok. Ah, c'est ça.
Ooh, ancient stone altar. Wonder what it does.
Ok. Bon bah, alors, écrasement. J'ai recruté pour l'invocation. Ça, c'est ce que je fais. Alors.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded! Get these damn things off my ship!
Ok, allez, là.
Better run. Mighty little bastards.
I am the scourge of the seven seas.
Barbe noire, d'accord, elle est là. Qui aurait cru?
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp problem.
Oh, trop bien. Oh là là.
Got him up.
I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship. You're welcome in my crew anytime. Mighty little bastards. Good God, they're swarming me! Fantastic work! Okay to drop the pirate voice. What pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
Ça dit quand même avec
I
Barbe
grant
noire.
ye the ability to summon my crew whenever they're needed.
Alors, invocation, tu peux désormais faire apparaître disant des obscurs pour servir tes projets. Utilise F2 pour sélectionner rapidement l'invocation. Ok, c'est super. Et mon invocation diablotant. Invocation. Tu attires ainsi moins d'attention, améliore son pouvoir, plus de diablotant. Ok. Appuie deux fois sur F2 pour basculer rapidement entre les éléments d'invocation. Change d'élément dans le pouvoir. Ok. Division PF Barbe Noire a divulgué l'existence de ces coffres de pirates et sectifs. Ah. Tuer n'importe quel distributeur.
Continue to try to draw Satan out of his palace.
Pick it up.
Alors, Shakespeare. Non, Shakespeare. Pas moi en tout cas. Alors, on fait des Shakespeare.
Note to self. Find a way to control lightning. Don't make me get stabby.
J'ai pas de...
God, this feels good.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle. The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached, but soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition. The inciting incident resolved. The time had come for rising action. The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
This battle's far from over, mortal. Arise.
And now, Act 3! Conflict resolved, Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid, And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedy.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
So Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of Force Stomp.
Magnifique tout ça. Tu peux désormais taper du pied par terre et envoyer valser tout ce qui est autour de toi pour... Ah, avec l'écrasement ésotérique, pardon. Ok, 3, puissant, Dex, et tu veux encore et encore. Tu lui payer tout ce qu'il a fait à Saint, à Steel.
Watch and learn.
Simple, hein?
Just what I needed.
Bizarrement.
See what these things can do. Maybe I can crush this thing.
Hey, looks like you kicked the dust off one of those ancient altars. Whenever you find the right power to activate one of these things, and let's be honest, you have 4 to choose from, it's not rocket science, you'll be imbued with a new arcane element for that power. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it kinda is. Once you steal the power from the altar, a bunch of guardians will appear and try to kill you. But if you use your new power to clear them out, it's yours to keep.
The search was long, but in time our heroes discovered the ability to bathe their enemies in the holy light of the Lord.
This reminds me of that one time I killed a lot of people. Give up yet?
Bizarre quand même, je comprends rien. C'est quoi ce rayon? Bon alors, ce sera tout pour aujourd'hui. Ça a été assez court, il y a eu quand même beaucoup de cinématiques comme c'est le début du jeu. J'espère que ça vous a plu. C'est le début, donc bien sûr j'espère que ça va s'améliorer avec le temps et que ça va de plus en plus vous plaire. En tout cas, moi je connaissais pas du tout le jeu et je trouve vraiment que le décor, l'ambiance, elle me plaît vraiment beaucoup. C'est assez dark, on va dire. Et ça me plaît vraiment. Je sens que vous aimez ce jeu-là. Je suis d'accord aussi. Très d'accord. J'ai pas compris ce qu'il a fait. Je comprends pas ce qui se passe. D'accord, donc c'était une très jolie fin. Donc je vous dis à la prochaine. Je vais essayer de faire une vidéo par semaine. Si je peux pas, je vais tous les 2 semaines. Je vais essayer de voir si essayer d'être régulier, de sortir des vidéos assez régulièrement et pas une fois 3 semaines, une fois une semaine. Donc j'espère que ça vous a plu. Donc je vous dis à la prochaine et salut.